What is up, guys and gals? This is Brandoncoin back with another video, and if you've read the title, you already know what it's about. It is the Ryzen 7 1700. This is a very popular CPU. I am of course late to the party. Everybody's had these, and actually the next generation, the 2700, has already dropped. But since the new series has dropped, these 1700s, Ryzen 7s, which are 8-core, 16-thread, like, these are little monsters. They have dropped down to like 200 bucks, sometimes a little bit under 200 bucks, brand new with a cooler. So for all you value hunters out there like me, I'm all about the value. You can pick one of these up and you can have pretty much a sweet system for a really good deal. I'm going to pop this in and we're going to see what it's going to do mining performance wise, and see how long it's going to take to ROI this thing. It's probably going to be a while because it is like September 29th, I believe, and mining is in the tank, to say the least. So if you're watching this way in the future and like the values don't add up, that's why. So let's go ahead and pop this thing in. Alright guys, so the current Ryzen that I am running is a Ryzen 3 1200. It is the lowest of the low for the Ryzen. So it'll be a good comparison for me jumping out of the budget. And when I originally bought this, this was like 100 bucks. So, you know, are we going to get double the performance, triple the performance? Because it was only technically double the money. I think we're going to get quite a bit more than double for sure. I'm going to get this cable out of my way and go ahead and pull this cooler off. What? Alright, what's up? Alright, so if you saw, the CPU actually pulled out with the cooler. Yeah, that's interesting. I'd done quite a bit of mining on this, so it's probably just stuck to it with the thermal paste. But yeah, hope I didn't bend any pins. But hopefully it'll just drop right back in there and won't have any issues. But because I'm still going to be using this CPU for another system. But let's get the Ryzen 7 out and drop it in there. Alright, so first boot up. It took a little while. It kind of just was like blank on the screen for a minute, but I think that's because I had the old CPU in there, and when I go to post, it was like, ooh, something changed. But now we got, I went in straight to the BIOS just to check and make sure everything's all hunky-dory. And we have a Ryzen 7 1700 8-core processor. Processor speed is at 3000 megahertz, or well, 3 gigahertz. We're just going to leave the overclocking at stock clocks for now. And we're running dual channel 2400 DDR4. So let's go ahead and boot into Windows and get to mining. Oh, I had to open up the Performance Task Manager just to see all these threads. Look at that, 16 threads right there running, all happy, hunky-dory, good to go. So that's awesome. I'm gonna load up, and we're actually let's benchmark this with WinMiner. It'll give us an accurate hash rate. They do seem to pay out. Their profitability is a little bit slower, but you can take that hash rate into any kind of calculator and figure out, you know, what you're projected to make at any given time. So let's load it up. Alright, so I have WinMiner up and running. It's benchmarking Aeon coin. It's getting 1.88 kilohash, which comes out to 22 cents a day. Just make sure to note that the hash rate and wherever we are in the market could vastly affect how much you make per day. So the 22 cents a day may be way under or way over, depending on if you're watching this way in the future. Alright, and WinMiner is benchmarking the second thing, which is XMR, Monero. It's getting 501 hashes. This is not touching any overclocks, not touching any, you know, CPU priority or anything. There are definitely ways to get this up, but that's at 22 cents a day on that also. And I have one more application I'm going to try before we close it out. I'm going to Alright, for the sake of the video, I could not get Honey Miner working. I guess they're having some issues on their end, but I did load up NiceHash Miner, and the CPU is mining Kryptonite. But I noticed my hash rate is a lot lower. It's only 367, and that says I'm going to be doing about 18 cents a day. So that's very interesting. I don't know why, because nothing else is currently open and running. It's just NiceHash. So and it's blinking in and out. So maybe WinMiner is actually beating out NiceHash. Wow, that's a first in quite a while. So it looks like I'll be flipping this back over to WinMiner for doing some part-time CPU mining. So guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This is Brandon on Brandoncoin, and I'll see you during the daily mining live stream Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adios.